Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about why is God having you to stand for a prodigal. Now, we already know that God would call us, the believing spouse, to, stand in the gap, cover, your spouse in prayer. The reason for this is because, your prayers are basically blocking or stopping the enemy from taking your spouse's life. We know this, right? But the other reason why God is having, you know, you and I to stand for prodigals, right? Is because, when you look at the marriages in this world, it seems like at the first sign of an argument, they filing for a divorce, right? It seems like at the first sign of a challenge or disagreement, they run into the divorce court, right? We have gotten far away from just really valuing marriage, like really honoring our vows, till death do you part, right? And so the Lord began to speak to me the other day, and He was saying, I'm building capacity, Tequila. He said, I'm building capacity, but not only that, I'm pouring my love into your heart. God is pouring His love into your heart. He's building your capacity not only for your spouse, but for marriage, right? He's basically communicating to us, if you can't get through this, right? If you can't get through the rejection, the attacks, right? You're not ready for marriage because rejection will happen in a marriage, right? We're human, okay? Your spouse can respond to you a certain way and cause you to feel rejected while you're married, right? So God is saying, if we can't, he's saying, like, if you can't get through this, whatever you're going through, whatever this means for you, if you can't get through this, you're not ready for marriage. God is trying to show us, He's trying to teach us how to value marriage, right? But not only that, He's building our capacity, and He's pouring out His love in our heart, right? So that by the time He reconcile you back, with your spouse, and the two of you, you know, say I do, God is like, you won't be quick to hurry up and try to file for a divorce at the first sign of a disagreement or the first sign of an argument or a challenge, right? He got it. This is how He was talking to me. He was like, because I have taken you through the process, right? You learn how to overcome, these little challenges that come up here and there. You learn how to love the individual, even when they're not in their right mind. You learn how to, you know, um, be patient with the individual. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to, be kind when the individual giving you all the reason not to be kind, right? God was saying to me, He was like, because I have already taken you through these things and you already learned, right? The value of, love and just sticking in there, not being so quick to run and end things. He was communicating once I bring His God ordained marriages together, because we already went through the process, we won't be quick to file for a divorce. We won't be quick, to throw up in the spouse face, while you're in a disagreement. I want a divorce. No, you won't be quick to say these things because God had already worked these things out of us in this process, right? So, I just wanted to share this revelation with you. The Lord He was just putting this in my spirit, I think it was last week, and just talking like, yeah, this is the reason why, I'm having my God ordained spouses go through this process, standing for prodigal. He's like, I'm pouring my love, into your heart. I'm teaching you how to stand in the midst of challenges and difficulties. I'm teaching you how to be patient with an individual when, there's unhealed wounds, that's springing up, right? Hurt and pain or trauma or triggers, that's operating through this individual. God is like, I'm teaching you how to, like stay in there, right? Versus running from things, divorce, because we already know in a God ordained marriage, divorce is not an option. Okay. So I just wanted to share that insight, revelation with you. I am Taquila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.